When the cameras stopped rolling, two stories began to collide. One about money, the other about life and death. A father driving a sports car through Las Vegas streets. A daughter praying her husband's kidney lasts one more week. Both trapped in a family that once promised equality. But what happens when the price of fame meets the cost of survival? Tonight, we uncover the two battles that shattered the Brown family forever. Stay with us, because by the end of this story, you'll never look at sister wives the same way again.
The problem that I ran into with the apps is
Part
that
1.
In
the early 2000s, the Brown family became America's most unconventional household, a symbol of faith, love, and balance. But behind the smiles was a spreadsheet no one dared to question. Each wife had her own home. Each had children. But one number the budget was supposed to make it all fair. Kody said we all get the same amount. But how is that fair when I'm feeding 6 kids and Robin's got 2? Equal allowance, unequal needs. The math didn't add up, and fans noticed. Christine's fridge often ran low. Janelle worked 2 jobs just to cover extras. Meanwhile, Kody rolled into family meetings driving a sports car that cost more than one wife's entire annual budget. Fans erupted online, calling it hypocrisy, ego, and emotional neglect. Why is Kody driving luxury while Christine's van can barely start? One fan posted. And here's where it gets darker. Because the car wasn't the only luxury item he hid. Exclusive sources later revealed Kody managed a shared fund, but with private withdrawals marked under household improvements. Only, the improvements were never seen in 3 of the 4 homes. Robin's house was brand new, Christine's kitchen outdated and patched. Fans began asking, was Robin getting more? But when one of the wives confronted him, the response shocked everyone. Christine couldn't hold it in anymore. Cameras were rolling when she asked him, "Why does Robin get the new car, Kody?" "That's our car," he replied. But Christine's look said everything. The wives didn't buy the excuse, and neither did America. It wasn't just about money. It was about respect, control, and favoritism. The man who preached equality had built a kingdom of imbalance. Months later, leaked documents surfaced, showing that Robin's household received double the shared budget allotment for security and children's needs. But those children were often seen on expensive vacations, not at home. When fans did the math, the outrage exploded. "It's not sister wives anymore, it's the Robin Welfare Fund," one viewer wrote. But the real twist? Christine wasn't just angry, she was planning something big. Weeks before her separation, Christine reportedly consulted a financial advisor and uncovered just how deep the imbalance went. That discovery was her breaking point. In the end, money didn't just divide them, it exposed everything they were hiding. Christine left. Janelle followed. The dream of one big family dissolved. Today, the budget war is more than a reality TV scandal. It's a mirror of emotional imbalance, how control and money can quietly destroy love. For the women who stayed silent for too long, this is more than a story. It's a warning and a lesson in self-worth. If you believe every woman deserves transparency and respect, hit like, share this video, and tell us below. Who do you think was treated the most unfairly? Because this story isn't over yet. Part 2. When Maddie Brown, the daughter of Kody and Janelle, left the spotlight to start her own life with Caleb Brush, fans thought she had escaped the chaos of plural marriage. Together, they built something simple, a family grounded in faith, laughter, and love. But behind those peaceful photos, something invisible was already forming. He just said, "I've been feeling more tired than usual. We thought it was stress, maybe work." But within weeks, exhaustion turned into something much darker. It began with routine blood work. Creatinine levels were high. The doctor's tone changed, and that one word echoed through the room: kidney. Caleb was diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, a progressive condition that slowly destroys the body's natural filtration system. For Maddie, the daughter of a reality TV family used to cameras, this was the first time she wished the world wasn't watching. But instead of hiding, they decided to share everything. "We just need prayers right now. It's really scary." Behind the lights and camera crews, life became a cycle of hospital visits, dialysis sessions, and hope that tomorrow would bring good news. Maddie posted updates, sometimes smiling, sometimes breaking. Fans rallied, sending letters, handmade blankets, and prayers. But when Caleb's kidneys dropped to 15% function, the tone shifted from hope to desperation. The doctors said he may need a transplant, and soon. In season 20, cameras captured the hardest conversation yet, Caleb asking Maddie what happens if he doesn't make it. Caleb: "You'll be okay, right?" Maddie: "Don't say that, you're not leaving me." It was the moment no fan expected and no spouse should face. But just when all hope seemed lost, an unexpected offer changed everything. A family member came forward, quietly offering to be tested as a possible match. But here's the twist: it wasn't who anyone expected. "I couldn't just watch. He's family, no matter what." In a family long divided by beliefs and distance, illness became the strange force that pulled some hearts back together. But as Maddie's hope rose online, backlash did too. The same audience that once prayed for them turned critical overnight. For Maddie, it wasn't about attention, it was about awareness. Thousands of viewers learned about kidney disease because of Caleb's story. Today, Caleb continues his treatment, surrounded by love, faith, and an unshakable wife by his side. The transplant evaluation process is ongoing, but hope is stronger than ever. For fans, this wasn't just another episode. It was a reminder that behind the drama and headlines, real people fight real battles. And sometimes sharing your pain can save someone else's life. If you or someone you love has faced kidney disease, share this video, comment your prayers. Let's deep dive in full details. Part 3. It began as television history, one man, 4 wives, and a promise that love could be shared equally. We divide everything equally. Everyone gets the same. Kody Brown, 2012. But equality looks different when one wife has 6 mouths to feed and another drives a brand new SUV. And while Kody managed the numbers, his daughter Maddie was quietly building a life outside the chaos. For Maddie, Love meant peace far from the desert drama. But peace doesn't last long in the Brown family. Viewers started asking hard questions. Why were some wives living comfortably while others struggled to pay basic bills? Equal pay? Then why is Christine's van held together with duct tape? Janelle's fridge is empty while Kody's got a sports car? By season 18, the pressure exploded. Christine confronted Kody in front of the cameras, a moment fans called the financial breaking point. Christine: "It's not fair, Kody. Some of us are drowning." Kody: "Everyone gets the same. It's balanced." But the numbers didn't lie. Behind the scenes, budgets were unequal, and emotions even more so. Fans turned Christine into a folk hero, the woman who finally stood up to imbalance. Yet, while the audience focused on money, another crisis was quietly unfolding hundreds of miles away. In North Carolina, Maddie noticed something wasn't right. Caleb, her husband, was exhausted, falling asleep mid-conversation. "We thought it was stress, until the tests came back. Maddie Brown brush. Caleb was diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, a long, relentless illness that could one day take his life. And the only thing rarer than a perfect donor was the family unity they once had." As Maddie opened up to fans, thousands flooded social media with prayers. #Pray for Caleb trended within hours of the episode airing. But inside the Brown family, some saw it as history, repeating another Brown fighting a battle alone. Two battles, one for fairness, one for life. Both exposing what family really meant in the Sister Wives universe. Kody spends thousands on a car, while his daughter's husband can't afford treatment. Where's the empathy? And that's when the lines between emotional and financial survival blurred completely. Christine's rebellion inspired Maddie's courage. She refused to stay silent, posting honest updates about Caleb's battle, medical costs, and faith. For viewers, it was no longer just entertainment. It was a lesson in real-world endurance. As online anger toward Kody's finances grew, another secret surfaced. A potential donor had come forward for Caleb. But not just anyone. "I couldn't sit back and do nothing. Family is family." Leaked reports suggested the potential donor was from the extended Brown family, someone long estranged, bridging years of silence. For the first time, money and mercy intertwined in a way no one expected. The moment forced every viewer to ask, how can a family divided by budgets come together for something priceless, a life? As Kody faced backlash for his spending, Maddie's story reminded fans what the show was supposed to be about: love that costs nothing. "This broke me. I can't hate Kody, not when his daughter is going through this." Today, the Browns live in separate states, separate homes, and separate realities. Christine found independence, Maddie found resilience, and Caleb continues his fight day by day. From luxury cars to hospital monitors, the Brown story isn't about fame anymore. It's about what truly matters when everything else fades. Because sometimes the richest people are those who simply still have each other. Before the money, before the sickness, there was love, messy, complicated, real. They dreamed of building one family under one name. But time has a way of testing what looks perfect on TV. What happens when loyalty becomes currency and faith becomes a fight for survival? Tonight, two stories collide, one about control, the other about courage. According to U.S. health records, the average dialysis treatment can cost up to $90,000 per year. Insurance helps, but families still drown in hidden bills, travel, medication, hospital stays. Now imagine facing that cost in a household where every dollar is already divided by 4. It wasn't just about fairness anymore. It was survival math. And for Maddie, that math would soon hit closer to home than anyone expected. The internet had opinions, and they weren't quiet. Facebook groups lit up overnight. Reddit threads stretched for pages. This broke my heart. He buys cars while she buys medicine. Maddie deserves better. Women across America saw themselves in the Browns juggling bills, healthcare, and heartbreak. What began as a reality show turned into a mirror for real reality. It's been months since the news broke. Caleb continues his treatment. Maddie's updates come with hope and gratitude, one post at a time. Christine now travels to speak about women's independence. Janelle manages her own business. Robin stays quiet, and Kody faces the echo of every decision. From equal budgets to broken hearts, the Brown story reminds us, sometimes what breaks a family also teaches it how to rebuild. If you've watched this far, you've felt the love, the hurt, and the hope. Join us in supporting kidney disease awareness. Share this video, comment your prayers, and subscribe for updates because this story is still unfolding. Next episode, Christine's Freedom Year, Life After the Mansion.